Alright, so what happened last time? Well, what happened last time was that, we got Cosplay Fest going on, we got delivered a Black Panther, I haven't talked to Yuto. Yuto, tell me how others feel about me. How can I get them to like me more?
Okay, let's go.
Let's patrol together. Oh, you know what? I haven't read pattern in a while. The new season of the Cosplay Fest is upon us. Closes thread, reopens thread. I wonder what the main will be this year. It's probably strippism again. That's still popular, right? Taku Keisumi. I'm a girl, but there needs to be more Susu and Lily Doinchi. Though painful, I shall refrain from engaging in this loaded topic of thin magical fan comics. I'm planning to have my friend wear a strippism costume at the cosplay fest. Commission, no, handmade. They show doth have elaborate clothing. To have such garments by hand is commendable. There are too many figures out. Did anybody buy the Zen Priestess version of Sapphirism? I bought it, but the build quality is nice and I love the detailing. I thought this was just a joke, but I guess people buy anything. I also bought it for the optional Fallen Warrior version of Chiodon, the best. See, you get it. But when do a stripping cosplay gotta do with it in the group, or nobody will notice? Though to find enough people for that. I want to cosplay as Ren. Yeah, that's just creepy. Yeah, let's talk about Mogra. Alright. What do you mean? He just seems a bit off. I went there once and I feel like there was something in front of it. Yeah, he's a fugitive. Probably broke out of prison 4 or 5 times. Who do you think he is, Fundini? How loose do you think our prison system is? Dude, lighten up. Your jobs are kinda mean and more gross than funny. Sorry. But anyways, I think the manager of that place is handling illegal goods in the back. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a grenade launcher stored in under that bar of this. Of course you're surprised. I'd be serving tiramisu at an old noodles shop. Seriously, quit being so butthurt over this. There are no ways on Pitter. These apologies just aren't working. Yeah, guess you're right. Sorry. He may look scary, but he's a pretty nice guy when you talk to him. At manager. Well, it's a business, so he better be nice when you talk to him. Otherwise, I'd go under real fast. It'd go under real fast. He's got to be making money if he's still open. In Akiba, popularity is paramount. If you can't cut it, get off the dance floor. Dance floor? Cut it. The rug. Cut the rug. Go home, Taraka. You're drunk. Brother! You're not human. I'm still your little sister. That'll never change. Alright. So we got that all out of the way. Gonna go to Jump Street.
All right.
Oh, I'm supposed to come here alone? Okay. I didn't know.
Calling me again sometime.
Yeah.
I smell a rare arcade board. You hand over the ROM you got in the paper bag there. Or don't, because then I get to take it by force.
Yeehaw! This here is silicon gold. Been searching 30-odd years for it, I have. You be sure to thank him right good now, Yer. And of course, the Cosplay Fest entry fee is a done deal. Don't you worry your silky little head none, alright?
Hey, thanks for running that over. Cotty and the others finished getting changed. They're already on their way to the event.
Photographer, your mission is to take lots of pictures.
Gonna miss them if you don't hurry.
Ah, there you are. Over here, over here. Look around you. The town is overflowing with cosplayers. It's amazing.
I should have never agreed to this. It's so embarrassing to be seen in public in this getup.
No worries. In Akiba, this is everyday wear.
Your sister did a fantastic job making this outfit. It feels so comfortable.
So, what do you think? How do you like our SP cosplay?
I wish I could have joined you somehow.
Maybe your sister can make you a fursuit of Childon for next year.
That would be perfect on you.
Whoa, check out that super high quality stripperism group.
Please, let us take your picture.
Yes, yes, please. Come, let's do the poses we practiced.
Seriously? We're actually doing that?
Well, of course we are, silly. Overflowing with smiles. I am Pink Prism.
Brimming with hope. I am Ambrism.
Glistening with purity, I am Sapphism.
Together, we are the unbreakable wall that keeps Akiba safe from harm. We are Akiba Squad Strip Prism.
Seriously, guys, this is really embarrassing.
Not for me. I am Lily Omi. I am Sapphism.
Wow, Shizuku, you really got into your part. You are terrifying? No, terrific!
Huh? What's wrong, I mean, Sapphism?
Synthesters. They've slipped into that crowd over there.
What? Now?
The girls of SP Squad cannot forgive those who would dare throw the piece of Akiba off balance.
Hey, Shizuku!
Oh my! You must go after her, please!
You there! You have been identified as synthesters, bent on throwing Akiba's piece off balance.
What the hell's your problem, you little cosplay bitch?
With the melody of purest water, I, Sapphism, shall punish you.
Hey, what's going on? They putting on a skit for us?
Oh, cameras at the ready. This ought to be good.
Prepare for judgment.
Bravo! Bellissimo!
What a great show. Stripperism rule.
I can't believe we just fought synthesters in costume.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
No, it's okay. Thanks to you, we won the Performance Award. See? Somebody on the executive committee even gave us a trophy.
So glad people mistook that for a show.
Cosplay is actually rather enjoyable.
Right? You know, there's a sequel to Strip Prism called Strip Prism R. We should cosplay from R next time.
I look forward to it.
Oh, come on! We're going to do it again? Oh, boy.
I want us to make Akiba a peaceful place very soon, so we can all cosplay together without a care on our faces.
I'd like that too. Let's make it happen.
But first, we should go back to Mogra to put up our trophy.
Sounds like the cosplay contest went well. I regret not going.
Yes, the Akiba Freedom Fighters have certainly leveled up.
Good PR move, too. Maybe we'll get us a few new fans now.
We might, but let's not forget that our goal is to fight for peace in Akiba, not win fans. I believe we've made a real difference in our patrols and helped cut down on the number of victims considerably. However, these incidents have finally become widespread enough to hit the newspapers.
I guess there really is only so much a group like us can do.
Well, I certainly don't think the work we're doing is in vain, per se. But we've yet to get to the root of the problem. And until we do, our fight may never end. We need to find out who precisely is responsible for creating the synthesters and why.
So what you're saying is we're attacking the symptoms when we should be trying to cure the disease.
The problem is we don't know where that is.
The organization everybody keeps talking about moves from place to place, so the location of their hideout is secret, right? Even the office where you were tied up is empty now.
You know, it's weird. I keep thinking back to Rin's warning. Remember? She said we shouldn't turn our backs on that Daishihan lady.
Rin said that?
Well now, what sort of conversation am I interrupting this time?
Miss President!
Just talking about the latest gossip is all.
Oh, I do love juicy gossip. What was it? Or perhaps you'd prefer not to sing my praises while I'm here.
No, it wasn't praises. Apparently, Rin said we shouldn't turn our backs on you, Miss President.
Hmm?
Man, you didn't have to give it to her straight like that. At least dance around the topic a little.
Oh, but I don't think Miss President seems like a bad person. So I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding.
But it is rather distressing. I wonder why she thinks so poorly of me.
We don't actually know why Rin told us that either, to be honest.
What do you think of all this? Am I untrustworthy? Oh, no more so than any other woman. Still, I doubt that Rin's distrust of me is quite so personal.
What do you mean?
She may be a bit disillusioned with Daishihan Pharmaceuticals as a whole.
Huh. But doesn't she work as an ad girl for you guys? Don't tell me she's being underpaid.
Our remuneration is most generous, I assure you. Rin must have found something relating to the synthesters. Within the company, I should be the only person aware of the synthesters' existence. But some of our employees may well be perceptive enough to have caught on themselves, partially at least. And among them, some might be unsavory enough to exploit what they know for personal gain, which could give Rin the impression that I'd be in league with their nefarious tricks.
That's quite a theory. Sounds like you might have a few ideas what these nefarious tricks are. Unless I'm completely off the mark on that.
Well, I may be the CEO, but that doesn't mean I know everything that happens within our walls. Still, I may know where to start looking for answers at least. And I hope you believe me when I tell you I truly wish to give you my full assistance. For starters, I think I may snoop around the office a bit. If I find anything, I'll be sure to let you know right away.
Okay, how about if we just meet with Rin and just straight up, ask her what she meant? After patrol time, I guess. First things first, right? Let's start with Main Street today. So the problem's at Daishihan and not specifically with the president lady, huh? Gotta admit, that would help explain why those goons went after Rin. But we've already got our hands full with the synthesters. We don't need to deal with corporate shenanigans on top of that. Oh, hey, almost forgot I'm totally out of surfacer for my model kits. I'm gonna go buy a bunch. Help me carry it, would you? Oh, don't give me that look. I'll buy you lunch or something.
This will only end in tragedy.
Ooh, hold up. Yeah, I don't like the looks of these guys at all.
You're working with Rin.
Who? Us?
You will hand her over to us now. Give us her whereabouts.
How the hell are we supposed to do either of those things?
Don't play innocent. Elite guard, so you are involved then.
Hey, I didn't sign up for that. You can't just rope me into these things.
This will not be pleasant for you, you understand. Consider it a lesson in obedience and respect.
Damn it. Guess we just gotta fight our way out of this one. Guessing those are the same suits who attacked you before, huh? They've gotta have some connection to Daishihan. And they thought we were in with Rin, too. They probably recognized you from that fight where you saved her bacon. I'm thinking maybe Little Miss CEO is telling the truth after all. There really is something going on under her nose. Dude, seriously? Those were not fans. Anyway, I gotta tell you, I don't like this one bit. Feels like Akiba's going crazy all around us. But, what can you do, you know? We've just gotta keep it together and, I don't know, keep on keeping on, I guess. Let's head back to Mogra. I'll buy the surfacer next time I'm out.
You got attacked by thugs in suits? The ones who were after Rin?
I don't know what their problem was. I told them we weren't even Rin's friends, but they didn't care.
I think that's your phone. Did you receive a mail?
Mr. Bropo, were you able to get the pictures? I'll need a copy of them later. Screw you, I'm done with that game. It's a piece of shit. It's not like I don't have anything other to do with my time. Okay. Come to the shrine right now and come alone.
Whoa, hold up. Where are you off to all of a sudden?
So I decided to take a stroll along the park by myself, which is never a good idea.
Looks like you came alone. Awfully trusting of you. And so nonchalantly, too. Guess I got the right email address. I found it in the data I recovered from Daishihan Pharmaceuticals. Now, why do you suppose that might be? Could well be. However, can you think of any other reason why Daishihan would have your contact info?
Daishihan has my contact info because they are the company that is making people sympathizers. Is that the reason?
Maybe a job you applied for by email, which promised rare goods as payment? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm quite serious. The email addresses I pulled from Daishihan's records came from the applicants for that very job. I'm sure even you can figure out what that means, can't you? Daishihan Pharmaceuticals and the organization are connected. Now, I couldn't tell you why Daishihan would be getting themselves involved in all this, but there's no doubt that they are. There's an indisputable connection between them and the Synthesters. You know, when your eyes dart around like that, it means you're lying. But I suppose I can at least tell you what I've been hoping to get out of this whole mess. I'm going to purge the Synthesters completely, cut them off at the source, more or less. Of course, I haven't quite worked out exactly how to do that yet. All I know is Synthesters should not exist. They do not belong in this world. I suppose in that sense our goals are the same. But I have two conditions. First, you don't get to ask about my history at all. And second, you can't get Shizuku Tokikaze involved any further than she is. The two of us had a certain connection once. Now I can't even stand the sight of her. I have information you're going to want, and you know how well I can handle myself in a fight. You can have both, my knowledge and my skills, just by letting Shizuku go. Think it over, decide what you want, and figure out which one of us can better help you. Oh, and this little tidbit is free. Zenya Amo, he's searching for you, by which I do mean the Akiba freedom fighters, but also you, personally. Sooner or later, he will find you. You've gotten the better of him one time. Do not let that go to your head. Take some time to think things through, but don't keep me waiting too long. Until we meet again, my little sheepling.
So Rin's actually offered to join us, huh? Certainly didn't expect that.
She's a multi-talented person fighting to defend Akiba.
But asking us to kick Shizuku out of the group?
We're still missing too much information. We should ask Miss Kasugai directly about the Daishion connection, I think.
I sent a note to her mail address, but she hasn't written me back yet.
Yeah, she seems all flighty and free-spirited, but she's still a company president. I bet she's got a lot on her plate. Unlike the owner of a certain game bar I know.
Hey now, be nice to your elders.
If the Akiba freedom fighters want to join forces with Rin, I'll understand. I can chase after the Synthesters by myself.
Now hold on just a minute. We've done great together all this time. We can't split up now.
Thank you.
Let's put this whole Rin business on hold for now. It's about time to get out and patrol.
Man, I don't know if I can keep my head clear with all this Daishihan organization nonsense. But I guess we've still got a town to save, right?
We do. I think we should start in the Yodobashi Camera Plaza this time.
Okay, let's go!
Oh, I'm supposed to go there with Shizuku? Oh my goodness, how am I supposed to know this stuff? Okay, Shizuku. Let's
go.
patrol. Let's give you, Choking this. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, we can go.
This town is filled with stories and music. I find that way of life to be positively inspiring. But the Synthesters seek to disrupt it. They're the missed note in the symphony, the flubbed line in the play, and I won't rest until they've been stopped. Look, at that corner. Those are Synthesters, without a doubt. Let's go.
We fight.
Is that all? Be careful. I'm still sensing a presence.
I knew if I left enough bait for you, you'd eventually come crawling out from your hole.
Zenya Ama.
You left me in debt to you when last, and I've come here to settle a debt goes against my principles, you see. I hate to owe money and despise owing favors. But the worst debts of them all are debts of pride, and I can't allow this one to go unpaid. I will repay my debt to you in full, this instant. I am no longer the Zenya you've come to know. I have unlocked my inner power to become Hyper Zenya! And Hyper Zenya will not allow the likes of you to stand in his way!
Careful. Everything about him is different than it was before.
Pathetic ants! Ride in the dirt beneath my magnifying glass and let me watch you burn!
We fight.
You think you hurt me? I barely even felt a scratch!
You're lying. Even the original Synthester can't possibly brush off such massive damage.
You worthless scum! Do you still think you can stand up to me? I'll tear you limb from limb!
No, he can still move.
Die!
That's enough!
Rin?
You think I'd leave something like this for my big sister to handle?
Out of my way! What do you think you're doing?
Rin. Why? Why would you cover for us like that?
Bryn, how could you? How could you stand in the way of our ambitions? No, my power is reversing, head burning up!
What's wrong? You look a bit winded.
Damn you! I can't fight like this! I demand a rematch! If garbage like you thinks it can defeat me, then come to the battle arena and prove it! Consider this my official invitation. And should you turn me down, I'll make sure the innocents of this town take your place in hell. Do you hear me, garbage?
He got away?
Sis, I told you not to get yourself involved any more than you already were.
Rin, hang in there. No time for questions now. We need to get her someplace safe. Come on, let's take her back to Mogra.
She's got some scrapes and bruises, but I don't see any signs of serious injury anywhere.
So, Shizuku? You gonna tell us how you know her, or what?
Rin is my younger sister.
Right, of course. She's your sister. Huh? Wait, hold the phone. She's your sister?
That was an oddly delayed reaction.
So does that make her a Night Eater too?
You know, I actually called this one. Just wish I'd have said it out loud. It's like the kind of twist you see on TV. You've got the two sisters at odds, both dealing with some major crisis, and then some bad guy comes in, and they both have to fight him.
Really?
Pops, you so didn't call this. Don't even pretend. And wipe that whole smirk off your face.
Two little sister characters in the same group. This could pose a danger to our identities and create a rift in the fabric of reality.
No, I'm fairly certain that it couldn't.
6 months ago, Rin ran away from home, but she left a note behind. It was roughly 50 pages long and outlined all her resentment and hatred toward me. It said I no longer had the right to call her sister, and proclaimed that she never wanted to see my face again, among other things.
50 pages isn't a note. That's a freaking light novel.
Was it her falling out with you that led her to run away from home?
Well...
I think Rin is waking up.
Rin, are you all right? Thank goodness you're awake. I was afraid you might not ever open your eyes again.
Why? I tried so hard to keep you from getting involved.
I'm sorry, Rin. I only wanted to know how you truly felt.
Sis, I'm really sorry. I wanted so much to keep you from getting caught up in my fight. So I wrote all those horrible things.
I thought that might have been it. You left me that note so I'd stay away. That must have been very painful for you.
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I just couldn't live with the thought of placing you in harm's way. I thought... Sis, I'm so sorry.
Of course. It'll take more than 50 pages of hatred to bring me down.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'd hold that against her if it were me.
Yeah, me too.
We'll talk more later. For now, you need to get some rest.
You're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like.
You say that like you own the place. I mean, not like I'm gonna turn her away or nothing.
Thank you very much.
All right, then. I'll take advantage of your hospitality for a while. Thank you.
So pop idols can be night eaters too, huh? Truth really is stranger than fiction.
I'd say they're equally strange and equally ordinary. Rin, you're up and about. Yep. A little R&R is all I needed to get my strength back. Everyone here at Mogra has been really kind to me. No. We don't need to be thanked. It's the least we can do after you've given us so many good times with... Oh, well, thanks for that, too. I'm kind of a terrible singer, honestly, but...
Man, it's like this Rin and the pop idol Rin are two totally different people.
Indeed. This Rin is far more courteous.
That's because as a pop idol, Rin's what you might call a tsundere. Hard on the outside, but soft where it counts.
Hard on the outside is right. Seems like all her songs are about the frozen moon staining her heart with madness and...
That's entirely a stage persona. It's all a carefully rehearsed act.
It would have to be. The Rin I know is as gentle and kind as can be.
Oh, come on, sis. You're embarrassing me. All this talk of me being gentle and kind and cute and wise.
I think you added a couple.
That's why it shocked me so much when you left me that note.
That was an act too. I just didn't want you getting mixed up in my problems. But forget about me for a second. Why on earth, of all people, would you make a boy like this your familiar?
Huh?
You can only enter into the blood contract once in your entire lifetime. I mean, you're this elegant young lady, sis. Don't you think you should have chosen someone a little more presentable?
Excuse me, princess.
I'm just saying, it pays to be discriminating.
Rin, this young man has come to my aid countless times already. So please try not to say such hurtful things about him.
Sis, I can't fault you for being kind-hearted. If you want to take pity on some wretched lowlife, that just shows how compassionate you are.
Hey, not to break up this touching display of emotion, but you've got somebody glaring holes through you right now. If she doesn't say something, she might explode.
Well, who might you be?
Some wretched lowlife's little sister.
Little sister?
I've been listening to your slanderous ramblings. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is allowed to speak ill of Brody but me.
Well, look at you, cutest thing ever. Ugh. You're nothing at all like your brother. Could it be that he's only your half-brother or some such?
No. We're definitely blood siblings.
Oh, well, thank goodness you've got all the good genes. Your adorability is some kind of miracle. I'm gonna pat your head now. Pat, pat.
Somebody help. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
What a charming little lady. Now listen up, minion. Sis may have had some nice things to say about you, but don't let it go to your head. Make sure you know your place and act with all appropriate discretion. If you start to get overly familiar with her, you'll be sorry. Are we clear?
So much for gentle and kind.
Rin, I wonder if you might tell me now why you disappeared, why you ran away.
Greetings and salutations to you all. What's this I hear about the freedom fighters gaining a new member?
Shion Kasugai!
At ease, Rin. Or shall I call you Ms. Tokikaze? I have no desire to fight you.
Then why did you come here?
Rin, calm down. Let's hear what she has to say.
Thank you, Shizuku. I know you first came to my company because you were looking for something. And I also know there must be a reason you harbor such misgivings about the company now, yes?
There is a reason. It's because of the synthesters who've been terrorizing Akiba. Every time they show up, I search the area, and I always find Daishihan's tracks somewhere nearby. Tracks so deep and obvious you shouldn't even try to deny them. Daishihan's involved, and that's crystal clear.
And that's why you entered our poster girl contest, I suppose.
So, President Shion Kasugai, are you going to stand there and tell me you have no idea what's going on inside your own company? Wherever there are synthesters, Daishihan is always close behind them.
I'm afraid you're only half right, Rin. And the other half is absolutely wrong.
Excuse me?
The reason I've been playing hooky so much lately is because my company suffered a bit of a coup d'etat, you might say.
A coup d'etat? That don't sound good.
A particular faction in the office has been fighting to dethrone me. If they take my place, they'll impose their own management paradigm, very different from mine. Officially, they're pursuing research and development for a new medical breakthrough. Well, breakthrough might be putting it too mildly. Supposedly, this new technology can stimulate the human body at the cellular level, accelerating everything from healing time to muscle growth.
You don't mean...
My, you catch on quick. Now, if I were to venture a guess, I'd say their efforts have been focused on synthesters' medical treatments. Synthesters may be weak to sunlight and prone to violence, but in other ways, they're far superior to the rest of us.
Except they operate outside all sense of reason or purpose. To use beings like that for any sort of personal gain is...
Let's get back to the point. You're admitting Daishihan Pharmaceuticals is connected to the organization.
I'm saying it may very well be. Unfortunately, we have no proof. What I can say is that my company has vermin in the walls, and they're constantly scurrying behind my back.
Meaning, if Daishihan is in cahoots with the organization, you're not involved, right?
That's what I have been trying to tell you, yes. It's a bit of a shame, really. When the synthesters first came about, I thought I was the first in the company to know anything about them. I never suspected that anyone around me could have been involved, let alone behind it all, if that's what they are. I was so busy looking, I missed the answers right under my nose.
Always darkest right by the lamppost, huh?
Well, coup d'etat or no, I'm still officially the company president. I'll do what I can to clean house and expose whatever threads bind us to this organization. But Rin, I truly would appreciate your help. I want you to continue investigating Daishihan from the inside, just as you have been.
I'd have done that with or without you. And don't think I've taken my eye off you yet, Shion Kasugai. For all we know, you're just here to trick us into letting our guard down.
Believe what you will. It is my company, after all. Ultimately, the responsibility does rest with me. Oh, well, thank you. I'll do all I can to reward your faith with the best information I can find. At any rate, I believe I've told you all I know. If I discover anything useful, I'll be sure to contact you again post-haste. Though I may not be CEO for much longer.
Shion Kasugai. How far can we trust you?
Okay, so Miss Kasugai's looking into the Daishihan stuff, right? So let's get back to the problem we got. Zenya Amo's still waiting for you guys at the battle arena.
He warned us that if we didn't face him there, he'd attack the innocent people of Akiba indiscriminately.
The synthesters are already attacking people indiscriminately, though. What kind of a threat is that?
I think what he means is there'll be more attacks if you guys don't hurry over to the damned arena.
Amo raised his own power during our last battle. He's not going to make this easy.
Wow, that sounds so cool.
Hey, listen, you got this guy cornered, and dogs bite when you corner them. Times like this, ain't no such thing as being too careful.
Amo could call us out at any moment. We should go.
I want to go too, sis.
No, you're staying here.
But why?
Come on, to the battle arena.